these are cute. I wonder if I should send these to my partner. My name is Sarah and welcome back to Everyday Consent. Today we're talking about sexting, particularly when there are pictures involved, usually naked pictures, or just pictures of a generally sexual nature. This can include naked selfies, dick pics, generally naked or sexual pictures that you take with a partner, Skype sex, and all kinds of other things. I've had a couple people ask me what is or is not okay to do with these pictures, particularly as it relates to consent. And it's something that I think is relatively straightforward when you think about it, but is maybe not so obvious in the moment and is worth talking about. So like I said, the basic principle is pretty straightforward. Don't do anything with these pictures that you don't have explicit permission to do. This includes sharing your own pictures with somebody else or sharing somebody else's pictures. It includes posting them on the internet or showing them to friends. It includes where and if you save them, and it includes whether and how you take them in the first place. Sharing somebody's nude photos without their permission is not okay. Just don't do it. The unfortunate reaction that the media and a lot of other people tend to have when pictures like these are leaked or shared with somebody that they were not intended to be shared with is to say, oh, well, you shouldn't have taken those pictures in the first place. Learned your lesson, huh? But no, screw that. While it is important to be careful with these photos and keep in mind who has access to them and who has the potential to share them, in general, it's not your fault if somebody's an asshole. These pictures should not be shared without your permission. Also, let's take a minute to appreciate the fact that naked selfies are awesome. Recently, there was a big hullabaloo because Kim Kardashian took a naked selfie and posted it on her Instagram, and there was a really big negative backlash against that, calling her narcissistic and awful and ruining the world and all the usual crap. Granted, there are a lot of legitimate criticisms of Kim Kardashian, but one of the good things that came out of this is the reaction that happened to this huge backlash, which is that it got a lot of people talking about naked selfies and why we judge people for them. And there were a lot of great articles written about that, and I won't repeat what they said here. I might add a couple in the description, but basically, we are now living in an age where most people have a camera in their pocket, and a really good one, and a way to send the pictures that they took with it. And that's something that we're all kind of grappling with. It's new, right? And one of the things that's come out of that is that people like taking pictures of themselves. And, you know, there have been a lot of criticisms of that. I'm just like, oh, we're so self-obsessed, yada, yada, yada. I don't even want to get into that, but, like, honestly, what's the problem? There's some really great things about having the ability to control an image of yourself. Especially in the age of the selfie, where you can take pictures of yourself quite easily instead of having to have someone else take the pictures for you. These pictures are a way to take agency, to take control over your sexual identity and the way that you're presenting yourself and the way that you see your own body and your sexuality. That's awesome. Please keep doing that if you want to. There's nothing wrong with feeling confident and sexy and wanting to record that. And there are a lot of things really great about that. As we've talked about in some earlier videos, maybe that's a great way to deal with feeling really sexual and not having a partner around at the time to do anything about it with. You can just take a picture of yourself and be like, hell yeah, I look good today. Hell yes. Hells yes. And you can save that picture and look at it on a day when you're not feeling great about yourself and be like, you know what? I'm a sexy beast. Yeah, I am. It's great. Also, I feel like anyone who criticizes someone for taking these pictures does not appreciate all of the effort and hard work that goes into making them. Like, have you ever tried? It's really hard. You have to be a photographer and a model and a lighting designer and just a professional poser. You have to arch your back a lot. I would, like, more than you expect. So anyway, now that we've established the naked selfies are awesome, let's remind ourselves that the consent of the person receiving the pictures is also important. So if you and your partner have agreed that it's cool to send these pictures, have at it. If you and your friends like taking these pictures and sending them to each other, apparently people do that, do that, have fun, have a ball. Just make sure that everyone involved is actually cool with that. Like, sending unsolicited pictures to some rando on Tinder or even sending unsolicited pictures to your partner is not necessarily okay. Alright, just make sure that people are cool with seeing a naked body on their screen today. That's all I'm asking. Just be courteous. Okay? Be courteous. And it's also important to keep in mind issues like internet security and the law as pertains to pictures like these. In general, the internet should not be considered secure, so be mindful of where you keep and share these pictures. Again, it's not your fault if they get leaked, but it is worth being aware of the risk. It's also important to know about any laws that might be relevant, especially if you are under the age of 18, at least in the United States. Taking naked or sexual pictures of yourself or an underage partner is illegal in most states, to my knowledge. So look up the laws in your area before you do anything like that. Do be careful. Also, we've mostly been talking about sharing pictures that somebody else has knowingly taken. But for example, if you're having Skype sex with somebody and you want to take a screenshot of that, ask first, or at the very least ask afterwards if it's okay to continue saving that. I mean, think about it. If you're having sex with someone in person and taking pictures without their knowledge, that's kind of messed up. So the same thing applies to over the internet. Just be courteous. Secret camera in your bedroom is not cute. Tell them about it, okay? Anyway, those are my thoughts. Let me know down in the comments if you have anything to add or if you disagree with anything that I said today. Or you can always email me at everydayconsent@gmail.com. If you like this video, please hit that like button. And if you want to see more from me, don't forget to subscribe. Happy consenting, folks. I'll see you next week. And the song's on, and the song's sent over the internet. Consenternet. Technology! Snapchat! Dick pics! Pictures of your dick! Dick pics! Also vulva pics. I am society's judgment.